Alrighty then. What is up, everyone? Let's see here. Wait. Twitch dot. Huh. That's interesting. All right, guys, we are all ready to go. Let's see here. All right, we are back. We are playing some more Monkey Island tonight, and ready, set, and here we go. So, for those of you that don't remember, last night my gaming sesh was cut a little short because the baby burrito, he did not want him to go to bed. So because of that, I had to cut this a little short. You know what actually I want to do real quick? We're gonna shift ourselves. We're gonna shift ourselves a little bit here while we play Monkey Island. We'll see. We'll pop them up there. Alright, so we'll see.
Hey, want to see my mic?
Alright, so we're going to load our game. Yeah, the one thing that I like is that...
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Here, hold up. Let's scoot myself up just a little bit more. There you go. Alright, there you go.
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
Aww, cute.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Okay, so now that's interesting because Captain Madison is from the Tales of Monkey Island series. That's interesting.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
Aww.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks, I'll try that. You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Oh.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Oh,
No, you say bye
Nate, I missed
Okay.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, so cute. Thank goodness we got the DLC. I brought my trusty horse armor. Oh wow, there's 10 things of trivia here. Wow.
I've got a few coins for incidentals. The pen is mightier than the sword. This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years. This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes.
Mighty Pirate's to-do list.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Oh.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
Yeah, the one thing that I have to say that I love the most is that his gait actually makes sense.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean,
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
it's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon.
At this hour?
It is a midnight luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Going out of business? This place is an institution. Well, the voodoo here must be authentic, culturally and historically accurate. The sign says so. They're having a half-off sale. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. If any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one. If any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Well, if it isn't Frank, Fred, and Finn, how are ya?
What you be talking about, boy?
Hey,
Whoops,
Irish.
sorry,
Doing
I
good.
mistook you for someone else. In a good way, I promise.
Aren't you that Guybrush Threepwood, what wants to be a pirate?
And you're the pirate leaders. I was looking for you.
Aye, well, we're not the pirate leaders no more.
Former pirate leaders is what we are.
Yeah, I already met the chilling trio who took your place. And your table.
Escaped with your life, I see.
I don't think so because I haven't been paid yet. I think the States are going to be one of the last markets to get that.
What did you mean, wants to be a pirate? I've been a pirate for a long time now.
You may call yourself that, but remember the 3 trials.
I did
I
them.
remember them. I was proud to complete them. I still talk about it sometimes. Ad nauseum, Elaine says. It's Latin for something.
Be that as it may, I don't recall us being presented with evidence as to the completion of all 3. That were part of your instructions at the time.
Oh, no. Really?
'Tis true enough.
Listen, can this wait a little longer? I've got a lot on my to-do list right now.
It matters not. We've all of us moved on.
How is it that you're not the pirate leaders anymore?
Time and democracy, boy.
A lot of our supporters be dead drunk, or retired.
Dead drunk.
Our eyes be sharp and our judgments keen. But once you be labeled old school, that's all that gets seen.
The traditions of the 3 trials have become a joking matter in some quarters.
Dark times.
Aye, they even water the grog and mix it with fruit these days. Won't even strip the varnish off a deck.
How would you like to back my venture to find the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret?
What a prize!
That's what I tried to tell those clowns in the bar.
They say the pirate that holds the secret can never be sunk, that the wind always fills his sails.
So you're in?
Alas, no.
Those days are behind us.
We've sold our ship and sunk all of the cash into our next venture.
Oh, nuts.
Wait. Didn't I hear that the ghost pirate LeChuck be going to Monkey Island?
Ugh, don't say it. I'm afraid I'm gonna somehow wind up going with you. Do you know where I can get my hands on a ship?
Nay.
Stands were the only place for ships.
They've shut it down and thrown the man into jail.
Afraid you're out of luck?
No ships. I wonder if I really should be trying to get on LeChuck's ship. Tell me about your next venture. What is it?
'Tis a fish shop on the high street where the general store used to be.
A place for buying of fish and telling tales about the catching of fish.
We'll be open on the morrow. Be sure to stop by.
We'll give you the friend's price on the unpopular fish.
You said you don't have a ship? Where do you get your fish?
From reputable sources.
We'll give you an additional discount if you don't talk about that where people can hear you.
Why'd you pick this corner instead of one closer to your fish shop?
The woman as lives above the shop location is doing a bit of haranguing today. We'll stay clear of her. Thanks very much.
I was not able to get very far in this game last night, but the little bit I've played, I really like it.
I'll see you around.
Seems likely.
A note.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Oh,
Hi.
man.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem. All keys are
One of the
gold.
big things though is
It's the way of keys.
I'm loving the atmosphere. I'm loving the atmosphere of this.
No one ever works together.
Too many
All
ideas.
want their own prize.
Yeah, I mean, well, especially
When
if
they
you
get
haven't
close to
done,
finding it, suddenly they are gone.
if you haven't played Monkey Island yet, it's a bit of a slog. Some of the puzzles are pretty rough. Right. You're in the middle of the run for Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it. A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so. If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding. They're They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces. The queen always gives way to a new queen. She vanished along with the ship. I told her not to go. The secret smells like popcorn.
Now that is what I wanted to hear.
Some islands you should not visit. But what can you do?
What can you do?
I got my golden key. But then, that is not enough.
But then what is enough?
Lights out always comes sooner than you think.
What?
He's doomed. But that's what you get when you get involved with a woman of station. They all think they deserve it. Well, they do and they don't. It's a fairly good story. I wonder if there will be a sequel.
Okay, don't die up there.
Things
Okay.
are not what they seem.
All right, we got through it. We got through all the dialogue. Oh boy, the circus.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Ooh. No. No hints. No hints. Okay, so that's how they do the hint book. That's pretty cool. Ah, below the cliff on Monkey Island is what? Oh, son of a biznitch. Are you kidding me? What? Hold the phone. Are you not able to get the hints again?
Employees only. It seems to be stuck closed.
That sucks. But that's totally not. Oh, I know what it was. Now that's interesting. Okay. So that's in this game. But that's weird how it only
there,
gives you one
newcomer.
shot.
Hi.
Okay.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Southern Florida.
What's this lock?
That's for hats. And please don't touch the glass.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
Of course. By the way, Irish, to answer your question about hint books, they did not start doing hints on Monkey Island. They did hints on the remaster of 1 and 2, and I believe the Tales of Monkey Island series has hints as well. But no other Monkey Island games had any sort of a hint system.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Ooh.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
How would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on
Right.
the ship and, crew it.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Okay, so the trivia cards don't come back.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan! Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all.
I was in
I
the
was
other
in the
cell.
other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
New art style. New art style? I'm glad you noticed.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all
Right.
those years ago.
Fourth wall breaks.
Possibly,
There's going to be quite a
though
few
it
in
was
this game,
kinda
I can
tricky
tell.
last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Swords.
I noticed you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
That's
In
what
the
you got.
forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Eh?
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public
Why does this
property.
guy like to pick
I
flowers
don't know
so
why
much?
anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
You'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Here, hold up. I gotta shift this. 'Cause we gotta talk to Stan, baby.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Yes, they got the Stan. They got the Stan theme going on the oboe when you walk next to him. That's fantastic.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
Stan was patterned after sleazy, slimy used car salesmen in the 90s.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
I love the toe tapping. The toe tapping right here is fantastic.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
The big strong chin is also fantastic.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Yeah, the last one was pretty good too. They've changed voice actors for Stan.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew,
no.
wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get
Yes,
killed, look me up
mutiny.
afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
So basically, Stan is a sleazy boat sale. Well, he sold boats, crypts, used coffins. I think that's it. I think those are the things he sold. But they're always like completely shoddy and questionable quality. So I guess that he finally got jailed for fraud.
It sounds like you should have been arrested several decades ago. I mean, why now, all of a sudden?
One word. Jurisdiction. I was expanding my core business, you see, trying to provide ship owners with a variety of ship maintenance necessities. Sponges, barnacle scrapers, repair manuals, rudder tape. I had a whole line of products. I expanded my distribution to other islands all over the Caribbean. And that's when I ran into trouble. Some of those islands have different laws, you see, that might not seem so fair to men like you and me. They slapped me with a ton of paper, talking about things like standards of quality and consumer protection and environmental impact. They didn't understand that I wasn't really selling porthole wipers. I was selling happiness. And my customers were happy. They were perfectly happy right up until some clown with a briefcase came along and told them they weren't. It's a crock, son, and that's why it won't stand up in court. I'll be out before you know it.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whenever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Yes.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back.
Right?
But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice.
Those are words.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son. But thanks.
Alright.
See you later.
Yep.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
That's a good rule.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Alright. Alright, let's head up to Elaine's old house. Hey Dave, what up? I am loving this game so far. One sec. Let me shove myself back down here. Dave, I am loving this game so far. I have been a long time. Hold up. I've been a long time player of the series. I first played Monkey Island on a Mac back in the late 80s. Early 90s. It was early 90s. On an old CD-ROM drive. I've been playing the series ever since. This new one just has me extremely excited. Oh, wait a minute. That can get you. Oh, okay. All right, so let's pop into the governor's mansion.
Carla.
Uh-oh. Huzzah! Tony Hawk Grind! Holding on to what I am, pretending I'm a Superman. Yeah!
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed up hack.
It's been a while. Oh man, I've been playing point and click games for a very long time. I've been playing a lot of them. Here, hold up. All right, there you go. Let's see here.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is, but there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Yeah, so I've played the whole Broken Sword series. I have played an honest quite a few point and clicks. I've played almost every Indiana Jones that has come out. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Fate of Atlantis was fantastic. That's the best Indiana Jones one, hands down. And that honestly is one I want a remaster done. That game was really good, and it needs to be redone very badly. Let's see here.
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's
All right,
style
sounds
is
good,
still
Irish.
everywhere.
Thank you very much for
Even the
hanging
books
out
are
tonight.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
Ha! I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
So unlikely, but still possible?
No. You want a crew,
No.
go down to the docks and hire one.
Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Oh, gosh. You're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
Darn.
There's a ship at the docks
Darn.
that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is
Earl
a
of
contemptible
Thickwater.
pig.
Wait, hold up. How was I recording? Yoink?
It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
Darn it.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Warning, do not try these tricks at home. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Hold on. Barbie LaFleur? Ship-to-ship combat strategies by stupid Captain Madison.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Edgy.
Edgy.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Poke the bottle. We gotta poke it.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Hey, it used to be my bedroom, okay? Okay. Alright. Okay, we'll take the back way to the island interior. Let's see here. What do we got? We got Lookout Point, Shipyard. Yoink.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal. Museum of Pirate Lore. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn. Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Oh, this is so nice. This music is fantastic.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Alright.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Alright, let's see here.
It's good for relieving stress. It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Yes! I has the horse armor. Okay, I don't know that trivia. I'm gonna gaze at the moon.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island. It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Oh, you can double click to zip.
I remember when this place used to be wall to wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress. This was where the fantastic Flying Fettuccine Brothers Circus used to be. Nothing left but old tent pole holes. Wow, I could have had a totally different future if I'd stayed with them. Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
Alright, let's go back to Lookout Point. Okay, I'm not seeing any. Oh, wait. I saw a trivia card. Yoink. Oh my gosh, yes!
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
I was declared a historical landmark. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. I've played Loom. Loom is a fantastic little game as well.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you.
Hold on,
because
Dave.
we
I'll
bring
answer
on
that
before
question in a
getting
second.
married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
So there is a reason why there is only LeChuck's ship. It's because Captain Madison has pretty much barricaded the whole island and not allowed anyone to set port. She seized all of Stan's vessels, just like we learned in the jail. So I think it's pretty much Captain Madison's fault why LeChuck is the only ship in the harbor.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it.
Fine.
Yes!
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes!
Now
Yes!
get lost.
Nice talking to you.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, man. Wait, I actually got an achievement for that. I got an achievement for you telling me about Loom. Oh, it's great. Oh, that's so good.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good. No pieces missing.
Kids yet?
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey.
Hey, I love the maggots. I love the maggots just hanging out in all the food
Those
areas.
new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Even better. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Active little guys, aren't they? It's like a miniature dance party. At least they look healthy. Active little guys, aren't they? Looks like a mugshot. Looks like a mugshot. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Let's see here. Okay, so we can get...
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Oh, the jerk seagull. Let's see here. Rancid foodstuffs, sniff.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Well, it's definitely a mop. Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
Honestly, I think I prefer to keep it that way. guys?
Not much, but be sure to come see us at the shop tomorrow.
Alright, looks like we gotta try and board the ship now. Le ship.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
This game, it's 8.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist.
I am the blacklist.
Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
All right, you know what? That is gonna have to be it for me tonight, my friends. So we'll up. Right, see.
Hey, watch it.
All right. We'll drop that save here. All right, guys, that is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I have to get to bed because I have a triathlon race. Excuse me. I have a triathlon race coming up on Saturday. So I am trying to make sure that I cut the stream on time so I'm able to get to bed at a proper hour. That would be 10:30 p.m. Pacific time. So we are planning on playing more Monkey Island tomorrow night. And as well on Thursday morning. I'm probably going to do a light jog just around the block because my foot's not feeling great right now. So I'm going to do a bike ride tomorrow. Then I'm going to let it rest. And on Thursday, I'm going to try and do just a little mild jog around my house just to make sure my foot's feeling okay. I got a sprint triathlon in Mesa, Arizona on Saturday. So I'm going to be traveling Friday, so no stream Friday night and no stream Saturday as well. So thank you all so much for tuning in. If you like what you see, please hit that follow button. If you really like what you see and you want to know more about this here, the Frito Bandito Taqueria, you got to join the Discord. Discord's where you're going to get all information on the stream. I do not post stream stuff to social media, so don't even bother. Yeah, that's about it. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Dave, thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Stream starts around between 8:30 and 9 o'clock Pacific time. I have 3 tiny children that all need to go to bed. So, yeah. So if I'm out here a little bit late, it is almost always because my children are going to bed. And, yep. So that is it. So until later, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris. Wherever you are, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone.